What is up, everybody? It is me, Zane from Techtation, or I think this is probably going to be posted on Toxicity still. But let's talk about the freeloading research that I've done. Now, when it comes to freeloading, there's a lot of research that I do, and I do remember a lot of the apps, but I've been just doing so much of this freeloading stuff that I have to write this stuff down. And this does look familiar. Yes, I stole it from Beer Money Engine, but I had my own little taste to it, so it's still different. But I'm still giving him credit because I got this idea from him. So there's a lot of apps and websites that I use, and I need to remember a bunch of these apps, and I can't do it always in my head, so I need to go back onto a document or a Google Sheet or whatever so I can remember what is bad about certain websites slash apps that I've used and whatnot. So let's talk about colors right now. What do the colors mean? So the green color means it's good, like great, excellent, like please, you need to use this app, or it has the earning potential, or it has the long-term usage, yada yada yada. What yellow means is that it's good, right? Like, there's better ways of making money with this freeloading style, but I mean, hey, it's not the worst thing you can do. So orange means like a kind of the yield, right? So it's kind of like, wait a minute, it is good, but oh, sorry, I'm on my red. Sorry, but it is good in a way, but I would yield from it because, well, there's a lot of bad stuff that usually happens with it, or maybe it really doesn't give you the best money payouts. In red, the one that I was over is stay away from it, not good, or it has horrible earning potential, horrible long-term usage, yada yada. Controversial is this document that I have of all the things that I don't like about the app, or if it's basic things that I don't like, I can just type it out right here. But I usually put everything in a doc. And white, I forgot to mention that in white, but it means, I haven't done anything with it yet. To be announced. Wait, is that right? To be... Oh my gosh, it's supposed to be an A. To be announced. Whoopsies. But while I fix this, let's talk about the status. So the status is, am I using it? Is it on hold? Or am I dropping it? So, I haven't dropped any of them yet completely because there's still a lot of research for me to do before I say, hey, I need to drop it. But let's just go overall down the list of the websites slash apps that I'm using. So first off, Bridge Money. Good, right? And it's not like Atlas Earth or Loot.tv, but basically, Bridge Money, you watch ads, you play games, and you earn money or points every minute, and then you can exchange those points for actual pennies, in the sense of, like, for every point is a penny. So when you transfer into a bank account, for every point you have, it is a penny, right? And I think the minimum is $2 or 200 points. So 200 pennies can go anywhere. I do believe that there is a, what's it called, transfer fee, but I'm not 100% sure because I have yet to take some of the money out, but I have seen proof and evidence of the transfers from Beer Money. So I'm like, saying that it is good, but I personally haven't done a cash out, so I should be cautious on saying if it's good or not, but from what I've seen thus far, it is very good. But here are some controversial things. The pay for premium upfront is huge. It's like $52, or I think there's another option that you can do, but $52. So it's $1 a week. But that $52 like big like sign up is pretty tough. I mean, to me, I would notice a lot of I would not notice a lot of ones being taken away from me, but I'm going to notice a big 52 that gets taken away from me. And the app has changed multiple times. So what I mean by that is there's no more daily bonuses. when I did use it for a week or two, it did have a daily bonus. It was only like 2 points, but that was 2 cents every day that I could get. And the app Bridge Money, or maybe it was called Bridge or something like that, was originally a debit cards reward program. So this has to go with the long-term usage. Who knows? Maybe Bridge Money could be an entirely different app in 2 years and all the earning potential is completely lost. This is a whole different sort of ball game that we're messing with. So, when it comes down to it, I am using it right now, but especially for the long term, I think it's great. But because of them taking away a pretty nice feature, I'm kind of like saying, this is still a good way of making money, but they shouldn't have got rid of that. Atlas Earth, I really should be making a whole video on itself, but overall, good. The earning potential is good. You do have to spend a lot of time in the beginning, but once you get your first $5 payout, it'll probably take you like 3-4 months. You'll feel like a king. It's basically like a dividend. And then long term, I see this being a thing still within 5 years. 10 years, not 100% sure, but at least within a 5-year time frame, I think it's very, very good. My biggest controversial part about it is the mini games. I haven't played the mini games. Don't ever plan on playing the mini games. What I really just want to do is, just get land by watching videos and then buying the land with the in-game currency, and boom, there you go. It is in use because I do it a lot right now. So the coin app. Overall, it is I would say, yield to this one. This one's pretty crazy, especially with some of the controversial things that are going on. But the earning potential is completely out of whack because they raise the prices for their points, their payouts, all the time. It fluctuates when their coin is up. I think it costs more to exchange the points into the actual cryptocurrency, and when it's less, of course, it takes less to transfer the points into the actual currency or the cryptocurrency. Almost confusing myself there. Long term, I would say yield to this one. I don't know, especially with the controversies. It might be a little bad long term. So the long term, the potential problems the Coin app has. By the way, what the Coin app is basically, you drive around, it collects data, and instead of you getting nothing out of your information being sold to people, you at least get in-game currency that gives you like credit or something like that. But anyways, doesn't warn users of changes. Like, listen, here is a big change that happened. No longer allows multiple accounts / multiple devices on one account. So here's the problem. I was thinking about having 4 or 5 different coin apps running in the background, getting that overall potential money, those points. So then by doing the compounding effect, by transferring them over to my main account, boom, the earning potential would be increased. But now that I no longer do that, I'm kind of on hold. Also, by the way, payouts keep increasing, which is something I talked about earlier. But anyways, my main point is that when it comes down to the long term, I'm kind of on hold when it comes to this. Listen, I got like 55,000 points from it, and I get like 5 coins daily, but like I'm not using it. I'm really not. Loot.tv, good. Overall, good. Earning potential, good. Long term, good. Controversial, no controversial stuff that I've heard from it personally or have experienced, and is in use right now. That's one of the luckiest or easiest ones on this list because literally no problems thus far. Lucky Miner, overall, it's good. Not the best, but the earning potential is also the same. Good, but not the best. In long term, I'm yielding on if this will go long term. So it's kind of in an app that I need to make like a video on these type of apps, but it's like App Station and whatnot that you download and then every time you download apps through like a paywall or an offer war, sorry, and you get points for every minute that you play, and then you can exchange those points for PayPal, Amazon, yada yada. I don't like it exactly because, well, it's been around for 2 or 3 years, but I don't know. It's just something with Lucky Miner. It just seems kind of off to me personally that I don't know if the long term usage will be there. But so far, nothing with the controversial part about it. Status is in use. So Cash Walk. Well, here's the problem with Cash Walk. I literally need to just make I didn't even write it down on the doc, so I got to talk about it right now. But here's my biggest problem with the Cash Walk. Okay, long term, not going to be able to use it because I'm yielding to the fact that there's a lot of changes. Okay, overall, when it comes to the controversial parts, originally 2,500 steps was a $5 gift card. Then it was 3,000, and then maybe it was 1,500, then 2,000. Now it's 2,500 for a $5 cash out payout. I've only done it once, and if they raise the prices anymore, I'm probably going to have to do a cash out. And then anytime I ever get to the point where I can do a cash out, I would have to do a cash out because eventually, I wanted to when it was 1,500, get, I don't know, 6,000 points in exchange them, 6 times or what, not 6 times, 4 or 5 times or whatever. Math very late at night, as you can tell. It's 2:58 a.m. and right now I should be in bed, but I'm making a video. But right now in use, I use it as my speedometer, not speedometer, whatever step counter word is supposed to be there. One plus, or I think one plus. I don't know how exactly to spell it. Someone told me about this. Haven't done research at all. Needed to research on it. To be announced, or to be honest, it will be to be announced. I don't know why I said TBH in the beginning, but I meant to say to be announced. I don't know why I thought announced started with an H, but I guess for some reason it did. When it doesn't. Roll a coin. Overall, don't go. Earning potential, yield on it because it is good there, but I feel like you need to invest into it. And long-term usage, the weird thing about the long-term usage is it's been around for 6 years, but I don't see myself using it a lot, so it's on hold. And the controversial stuff about it, needs a whole video on itself. So far with these 9 things, this is what I've gathered with my Freeload Research, and man, this is already a 15-minute video. I thought it was going to be like a 5-minute video, but I guess I did have to explain to myself what this Freeload Research thing means, and I'll maybe say, hey, if you want to know what the colors mean, refer to the original video, but maybe I'll also talk about them a lot more briefly in the next videos. But anyways, see ya.